Hey Metalheads, willkommen zu Metals Forever, Show Nummer 84 am 28.04.2021. Schön, dass ihr wieder dabei seid. Eine neue Show, die dritte in dieser Woche. Und ich kann eins sagen, ich bin seit Stunden war ich schon am Arbeiten heute wegen diesem Metal-Marathon. Ein Monster haben wir geschaffen, ein Monster, nämlich die ganzen Songs hochzuladen. Das nimmt kein Ende und es wird mit Sicherheit noch bis Freitag dauern, bis alles in grünen Tüchern ist, aber wir sind gut dabei. Alles läuft soweit, die Werbung läuft und die Bands teilen schon und es wird mit Sicherheit ein sehr, sehr geiles Wochenende. 50 Stunden nonstop, das wird Wahnsinn. Aber noch ist es nicht Wochenende, wir haben eine weitere Show. Und ich habe geile Gäste aus Finnland. Richtig coole, richtig nette Typen. Hatten schon einen richtigen Fetzen, schon gelacht. Alleine der Bandname, was der bedeutet, das ist schon mal ein Lacher. So, aber bevor es losgeht, natürlich ein Gruß an unsere Sponsoren und dann Let the Madness begin. Die Metal is Forever Rockcast Show wird präsentiert von Hardline, das Rock- und Metal-Magazin. Überall erhältlich, wo es Zeitschriften gibt. Im Abo besonders günstig. 6 Ausgaben zu 25 €. Holt es euch. Hardline, das Rock- und Metal-Magazin. The Vegan Ashes of Rock'n'Roll. Veganer Lifestyle ist lebendiger Rock'n'Roll. Wir sind Rebellen. Wir sind Veganer. Wir lieben das Leben und leben es mit jeder Menge Spaß. Fliesenspitzner. Der zuverlässige Handwerker für alle Aufgaben rund um das Verlegen von Fliesen, Platten, Mosaik und Naturstein. Crazy Stuff Tattoo in Schwandorf. Tätowierer aus Leidenschaft. Dein Tattoo-Studio in privater Atmosphäre und für individuelle Tattoos. Luftraum Fürstenfeldbruck. Die Rock- und Metal-Kneipe. Jede Woche von Donnerstag bis Samstag Rock und Metal vom Feinsten. Power Concerts Burg Lengenfeld. Wenn es um Konzerte geht, dann Power Concerts. Karten gibt's an allen bekannten Vorverkaufsstellen. Backguard Studios. Zusammenarbeit mit Indiscreet Audio. Das Metal Dream Team für die metallischen Produktionen vom ersten Ton bis zum fertigen Produkt seid ihr bei uns an der richtigen Stelle. Meldet euch unverbindlich bei uns. The Metal is Forever. Schwammerhandler. Fanshop Story Mall. Der offizielle Partner der Metal is Forever Rockcast Show. Rock of Angels Records. Von Metal Fans für Metal Fans. The home of Rock and Metal. Roar! Hardline Magazin präsentiert. Der erste Metal Marathon 2021. Über 300 Videos, 40 geile Bands, 6 Hosts und 50 Stunden Heavy Metal. Seid dabei beim ersten Metal Marathon vom 30.04. bis 2.05. Metal we trust, united we stand. Ja, der neue Halleluja. Ich habe diese Mega-Bass-Dinger, hat jetzt gerumpelt bei mir. Leckt mich fett in die Fresse geschissen. So muss sein, jawohl. So, Freunde, auf geht's. Heute sind die Poster Boys alle, die ihr gesehen habt. Heute gibt es kein extra Wurscht. Heute sind alle die Poster Boys, die ihr dabei seid. Und es gibt neue Mitglieder. Jawohl. Unser Martin Baumann ist Mitglied geworden. Der Michel ist Mitglied geworden. Und der Chaos ist Mitglied geworden. So, bald kommen die Nummern raus. So, und heute geht's los mit einer Band. Habe ich noch nie vorher gehört, aber saugut. Die heißen Hitten. Jawohl, H-I-T-T-I-N. Hitten, take it all. Und mit dem vom heute an.
I just
Nix Hitten. Hitten, also ich hätte wohl das Falsche. Hitten heißen die. Ja, Hitten. Das ist ein komischer Name, ne? Hitten, also wie kommen wir auf sowas? Hitten, da besser, glaube ich, ja. So, Freunde der Nacht. Und jetzt wird es Zeit für unsere Finnländer. Jawohl. Heute bleibt die finnische Sauna heiß. Oder kalt, weil jetzt wird es richtig heiß. Nämlich, jetzt gibt es richtig geilen Rock von Strale. Jetzt bin ich gespannt, ob ich es richtig gesagt habe. Strale. Nicht Strale, nicht Strale, Strale. So, hier sind Strale und Control. Das war Song Control von Strale. Und ich begrüße jetzt Janni, Zapata und Andy von Strale. Hello.
Hello, guys.
Cheers.
How you doing?
Cheers.
How are you, everybody?
Yes, we're very fine now. That's absolutely great that we are welcome your show now.
Thank you for accepting my invitation.
For sure.
Very, very cool. So, Finland. This is the first. No, the first Finnish band was Arion, right?
Yeah.
You have this feeling for melody. They always say that Scandinavian bands you are really, really cool with melodic rock. But how everything starts, that is always the first question. Andy, we start with you.
Yeah.
And how everything starts with you to be you the guitar player in the band.
Well,
So
how we started.
yeah.
Yeah.
You as a guitar player. How you became a guitar player?
Well, yeah. I started early on. I was something like 12 years old. I think it started similar with other rockers. First you started to listen to Guns N' Roses, and then you started to listen to Metallica, and then you want to play guitar and start to sing. And then after Metallica came like Sepultura, which is for me is and was always the best band. And after that, I just saw that music is my passion. And I always, when I started playing early on, 12, 13 years old, I started my first bands, and ever since have been playing the guitar. And yeah, I had a band.
You just got a new fan because Lydia from Brazil, she always promotes Sepultura.
Yeah,
and
hey, I have it in my hand. This is the
Lydia, greetings to Brazil. You see what this guy says? The Sepultura tattoo. I think Lydia loves you now, for sure. Because every time she says, you play something on Sepultura. So, yeah, I hear many times. I hear the Guns N' Roses and Metallica. I hear this many times. And
yeah, I think.
So what was it with Guns N' Roses? Was it more the voice or was it more the music?
The music. I just fell in love with Appetite for Destruction, Use Your Illusion, the albums, and I was a huge fan. Everything related to Axl or Slash. I just wanted to read it. So yeah. I was a fanboy when I was a teenager, for these bands, and
we all fanboys. We all, even that the biggest rock stars became rock stars, and they started as a fanboy because even Slash loved other bands, So, Yanni, tell me your story, how your rock and roll life started.
It started when I was a teenager too. First I got Kiss albums and Mötley Crüe, and of course Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction, and I was sold out in that time. And then I knew that this is the way how I want to live my life, and this is how I want to do. So, and then I started to play drums when I was a teenager first, and a little bit later bass and guitar. And that's how it all the things starts. And then, of course, punk bands like Ramones and Sex Pistols and Dead Boys came later too. And there is a big part of punk in my story too.
When I watched you right now in the video, it's a little bit like Nicky Six.
Nicky Six is one of my favorite guys. I always like his style and his music too. So solo things and
amazing. Nicky Six started his career. He stole a guitar, but he stole a bass.
Yes, I heard about. I read about that story too. It goes in that way. But for I first started to play the drums in school, and so after that it came to the bass, and after that guitar. So first band was like when we was high school. Then we was like some school band in that time.
I just realized the names are wrong. Yanni. Your Yanni and Zapata is your colleague next to, so it's
man. Yanni, Johnny is my like artist name, and so
we have in Bavaria we have a cult TV series, and there was one guy called Zapata, and this is a cool name already. when I read it before, cool. Zapata, how you started your career?
My father is a drummer, and we have, of course, a drum set in my home. And when I'm about 6 or 7 years old, I started to play and like it, and just like that.
You told me before Strale or Strales. Now teach me how to pronounce, because it's not Strale, it's not Strale, it's Strale. Right?
Yeah, that sounds pretty correct. Strale. Yeah.
Strale.
So, and I translate now for our viewers, it means Strahl. And I said, maybe because it was like in a drunken night, you decided to form a band. So you three are standing in a row, have a piss, and then suddenly, hey, we all start a band. Yeah, how we call this fucking band? Call it Strale.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah. The guys, Zapata and our singer Alaric and our keyboard player Rasse, they had a drunken night, and yeah, they called me in the morning that Andy, we have a new band and it's called
Motherfucker, you are in a band. What?
Yeah.
You are in a band like this?
Yeah. And actually it was the first when we started the band, and it was Strale. The idea was that we played just these cover gigs, birthdays or whatever. And, we played covers from Metallica, Paradise Lost, Amorphis. We had a couple of own songs as well, but we thought that when we start recording our own songs, we will change the name. So Strale will be like a cover band, and we will have another name for the, band which makes their own songs. But then we just decided that when we started more writing our own material, that hey, Strale is such a strong name, and it stands out because it has the Swedish O letter, like I said earlier. So yeah.
Even I went back to YouTube to Strale A, which is O in your thing, to have it here. You see, it's running. So must be confirmed. So, but confess. In a drunken night, you got the name tattooed. That's where you stick to the name, right?
No, I had the tattoo later on. In Copenhagen, I was in Denmark with my wife, and but maybe I was a bit drunk then, and I just got tattooed the symbol on my.
Next morning, you found the tattoo.
Yeah,
it's quite okay.
Maybe you and your wife went to Copenhagen and say, "I get a tattoo," and she thinks, "Oh, I got my face on it." Say, "No, so
Yes.
I was surprised. Look, see, oh fuck, the band name. Thank you for the love."
Yeah. Okay, I didn't even think of maybe all these years she thought that I will get something fancy about her, but I got out of the tattoo shop and my band symbol is on my arm.
Yeah, good. If you tattoo her name or her face, don't do it on an ass. Do it on a chest. Always good. Tell you. So we covered the name.
Yep.
The history. What about your singer? How he started?
Well,
he's not here, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, Alaric ain't here, but he's actually school friends with Zapata, and they started together actually when they were young, and Zapata played the drums, and or do you want to Zapata say something about it?
I can't remember everything. How can I say? We started about when we 10 years old and played some covers, and then projects is stopped and we just do other things. And when we started Strale, we played together.
And in the song Control, you told me before, you can say something about this song. What is the story about this song?
No, I can. It's actually a funny story about Control. That first when we wrote it, it was a rock ballad. So the whole song, we thought that this would be the only rock ballad on our debut album, Bourbon Souls, and we played it, and then we just all thought that it was like pure shit. It didn't work. I was maybe the only one who was like, let's try to make it work, but it didn't work. And then we just did like in this 360 or 180 degrees, turnover that, hey, let's make this a rock song. It's a cool riff, we just, started to play it like rock-wise, and it really worked. And then our other guitar player, Ronti, like invented this guitar part to the end of the song, and it like has this whole other theme, and it really clicked right away. So yeah, super happy about the result.
And that was
I like
one
the song.
key point was that because we changed the drum, how the drum goes in the first time, so it was much slower in the first version. And
Yeah.
it was the one big point how it goes in a better way to the whole song.
Yeah.
Zapata, wake up! Ooh, faster!
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, it was the last song which we arranged to the album, and I think it has like elements which we want to use more in the newer songs, like in the future, in the next album. So guitar harmonies, we utilize that to guitar. We have 2 guitar players and also keyboard harmonies. So I think that song is something similar which we want to do like in the future as well. So yeah, and it was the first single from Bourbon Souls as well.
Okay. You don't have a web shop, but I asked you before if somebody like to buy your product. It's a German record company. Und ich mache jetzt euch da draußen, ich habe den schon vorbereitet, den Link. Oh, where's the link now? I lost the link.
Should I put it again or?
Please, yes, again. The link is gone.
Okay.
I play first the song, and then later I put some. This is the song Parasite.
Yeah.
What's the story about Parasite? Is there some meanings?
Well, about the lyrics, maybe I think it's everybody can read or hear the lyrics and think about themselves and make their own interpretation, like own judgments about it. But funny story maybe about the song that first it was written for my old band Lost Species, which I played in, and Rasse, our keyboard player, played also. So it was like more a heavy metal song, more like growling vocals and some stuff like that. So when we started Strale, we just made it like Strale song, and I think it works really well. And I don't know, guys, but maybe this is the song which really represents us. It has the heavy guitar riffing. It has really cool, catchy melodies, great singing. Keyboard-wise, also there's stuff happening. So I think it's like a really cool represent. Like it shows what Strale is about.
Okay, here we go. Parasite, and then I put the link where you can buy the album. Yes, a very, very cool groove.
Yeah. That I think that's the song's about groove.
And lightning, it must be winter, because the winter is always dark, right? In summer, the sun is always shining.
Oh yeah.
You told me before, how
Yeah.
we in Europe, we don't know this, but we have always the same. Winter, of course, early dark and then late bright. So how is it in Finland in summer? Do people go crazy about this when there's never dark, always light?
Oh yeah. I think people go a bit crazy, and lots of summer. Of course, now the pandemic, everybody knows the situation worldwide. But yeah, when normally Finland is full of festivals during the summer. Every village has its own festival during the summer. People are at their summer cottages, and rock festivals are the best in Finland. I think we have really cool rock metal festivals in Finland.
What is the biggest one?
No, I think like metal wise,
Yeah,
it's a Tuska festival in Helsinki.
Tuska. Yeah, I heard this. So you want to do Sweden Rock Festival as well?
No, we would like to play there, of course, but yeah, I haven't been there myself, but yeah.
I think you should be there.
Yeah.
Cool band. So the album you released last year, the album, and then comes something very bad, bad for everybody. The pandemic started, and you had exactly one show, right?
Yeah, only one show.
Yeah, only one show. It was not in Helsinki, but it was like 600, 700 kilometer north from Helsinki in Kuhmo. It was a great show during the summer, but we played the whole album from start to finish. So it was really cool that at least once we got to play it. But yeah, all our like other plans, like gig wise, were flushed away because of the pandemic. But that's basically the same story for everybody.
Yes. I told you before the monster metal marathon on this weekend. If you see the poster now with 40 bands, and everybody has the same story. Everybody, there's nobody, even big names, but everybody's the same situation. Sitting at home or in recording studio, and some of them don't even able to play together because they can't meet. So how is it in Finland? You can meet where I see Yanni and Zapata, no problem.
No problem. Yeah.
No problem.
Oh.
No, yeah. So there have been restrictions, but now I think they're like situation is getting better. There's something like 250 coronaviruses per day, and I'm the guys are both living in Helsinki. I live a bit in another city, like 40 kilometers from there. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. But we have something in common. We have one very nice lady, Annette. If die Annette schaut heute zu, hoffe ich. Hallo Annette, super Job. Annette brought you to the show.
Yeah,
and she's the Red Lion Music is your booking company. So how you come together? You have a German record company, you have a German booking company. How this works out?
We just love Germany. Everything just worked out really. We didn't plan it anyhow, but yeah, we just had a great record deal from FDA Records a couple of years back, and now we released our debut album last year, and another one is hopefully coming next year. We're creating songs at the moment and everything, and Red Lion family, we started our cooperation like now in early this year. So really super happy to be Red Lion, like Red Lion with Red Lion Music and with Annette and guys. So really grateful for that.
I must confess, I never heard from you before until Annette sent me an email and said, please check out this band. I really love this band to put in on your show. And I say, okay, Strale or Strale, you know. So I had no idea what is this. So I went on YouTube. I followed the link. At the moment I heard it, immediately I wrote back, yes, confirmed. I want this band. Cool. Sounds good. And this without even ever heard from you. And I'm happy that it works out. And she has a lot of bands actually booked in our show for May and June.
Yeah.
So hopefully it goes on like this. She has a good taste and she knows what his quality is. So Annette, very good. The next, let me greet some of our new guests. Underdecker Bobbes is here now with a new name. Bobbes, grüß dich. Mein lieber Bobbes. Here's Curse. Yes. Good band also, Zero Curse. They're also on a metal marathon. Sandra Gachika is here. Servus. Then front row Elke. Elke also very, very cool. And she greets you. I have to put this on. Yeah. So this is from Elke. She's in our booking and PR team.
Okay.
Nice.
We have also a very, very good and now we have something. You have something common with one of our guys, because one of our guys called Andras is actually your name as well, right?
Yeah. Mine is just without the H, so mine is like Andras. Yeah, but it's a Hungarian heritage name. But yeah, but it's strong. Or what?
So Hungarian mother.
Yeah. My mom is Hungarian, and
because your father was on tour, he was a musician, right?
Yeah.
So,
just like that. A Hungarian Finnish love story. Yeah,
Hungarian tour. And what comes out? Andras.
Yeah, this comes out of it, and rock and roll and heavy metal.
Yeah, you see, well done. Say hello to your father. And I tell you about the last weeks. Always again, I hear the father. The fathers always have something to do. I think the right age, and this is amazing because I never had this. My family, nobody played music in my family, but what I hear every day nearly, the influences. Yeah, the father played music and or we listen to father's records. Of course, it was hard rock, and yeah. Right, next song, Where Everything Disappears.
Yeah.
This is also a very cool video. What is the story about this song?
Well, actually, this now we talked about fathers, so this kind of links to that because actually this song is about my father who passed away in early 2000 or 2002, and this is probably the oldest song on our album. And I wrote the song after his passing, and so this deals with a lot of anger and of course a depression of losing a loved one. So that's like the story about this song. And this is also another song which we kind of tried out with my previous band, but it was more like a metal band, so this song didn't fit it. And we talked about that drunken night with the guys. I think this was one of the songs our keyboard player Rasse played to Zapata and Alarik to that. What would they think about if we would start a band and the song would be like this? So Disappears was one of the songs I think initiated Strale.
I expected something like this must be something personally, but I didn't know was your father.
Yeah.
So when you play the song, you have many time you think about him then when you play the song.
Well, yes and no. Of course, it's almost 20 years have passed next year. So and also time has passed. So it nowadays has a little bit maybe different meaning to me. Also, it can mean more seizing the day, capturing the moment, living the now, and stuff like that. So something positive, coming out of the negativity of the feeling of losing a loved one. So Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
where everything disappears, but in the end, it disappears somehow, but not really. There's always something here. Even something close to you is gone, but there's always something. Even it's a smell, it's a feeling, it's a tune, it's a picture. There's always something left behind, and here is a song. So here's a song where everything disappears.
karkeat suorassa. No.
Yeah, if you know the history, then it's hard to smile. But yeah. Is this the same rehearsal room right now?
Yeah.
Yes. Actually, that was first song what I played when I enjoyed the band. So it was one of the first songs what I played with the guys. Yes. In here, the rehearsal place.
Yeah.
So Lydia from Brazil, she asked, "Is Strale a Finnish name? What it means?" now you explain this.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah. It's a stupid word. It's a slang word, and its meaning is peeing. So I don't know. You can Zapata and Alarik and Rasse, who had the drunken night. You can ask more detail from them why, but you know.
So I actually made it up. This this story. Maybe it was like this.
Yeah.
Standing in a row, have a pee. Hey, we take a. You're already drunken, right? And then, hey, we form a band. How we call this fucking band? We call it P.
Yeah.
So
Strale.
now you know it.
So
Yeah.
Strale.
And actually, it ain't a. It's like a Swedish Finnish like slang word. So yeah, but yeah.
And the A is actually an O, right?
Yeah, that's a Swedish O letter. Yeah, it's that's what it is. But yeah, but it sounds good. We thought about some band, Motorhead, Mötley Crüe. They had also
Dots.
like not the usual letters. So we had also different kind of names in mind. But yeah, I think this stuck to us, and I think it's cool.
So if somebody says we have to change your name, I say over my dead body.
Don't worry.
So
And about the disappears, about the video, just wanted to say that we have this really cool rehearsal place in Helsinki, and we made this disappears video like our own, and we really wanted to show people that that it's a cool place and we like to hang out there. And yeah, it was like a little bit of also like an introduction to Johnny and our other guitar player Ronti, who just came into the band. So yeah.
Mhm. Tell me a little bit about how you start a song. Someone has a riff, or you have a melody, or have a lyric and start a song. How everything starts in Strale.
Well, mainly I could say I'm basically the main songwriter of Strale, and yeah, it starts usually with like I have a riff or melody or something, and then we start. Maybe we start at the rehearsal place. I have a riff, and then we start riffing it with it, and everybody gets their opinion and stuff like that, and we go from there. Or how do you see it, guys? I don't know, Johnny, Chapata.
Yeah, it goes in that way.
Yeah.
It goes in that way, basically. But many times it changes quite much. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not going goal in a one on the first riff.
Yeah.
I think our hardcore fans, they will know what beer you drink, because most of them are beer drinkers.
Yeah.
Oh, Iron Maiden beer.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Trooper.
Given expensive.
Water only. With Ginger Joe. This is very good.
Ginger Joe.
Ginger beer.
But this is fucking amazing.
Yeah, I just went to the store and I wanted to buy this Iron Maiden beer. It's really cool that what is this? How do you call this? I don't remember.
Kronkorken.
But yeah, this has the different album covers from Iron Maiden. So this has the seventh son of a seventh son. So you can collect.
You can buy Iron Maiden beer in the shops.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Yeah. I just went to the nearest shop and bought this.
Fuck it. That's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't expect this. And you said something about Iron Maiden before when I misunderstood. So now I'm saying, fuck, it's the Iron Maiden beer. Show it again. How it looks. I never saw it real.
Yeah, it's a Trooper IPA, and really cool. This bottle of.
That's fucking amazing. That's a good idea. How it tastes?
Really cool, really good.
Like a piece from Nico McBrain.
But I love Iron Maiden, so whatever would be in that bottle, I probably would say it's really good.
It's good.
Yeah. Great band, and we also had an idea that before our album got released, we had an idea that we have to have our own Strale beer, but that didn't work out. But we had a really cool album release party in this bar in city of in the city center of Helsinki, the Riffi, and we didn't have our own beer, but we did have our album is called Bourbon Souls, and we had a Bourbon Souls drink, which you could order, and it was really cool. Yeah, like our own drink, and people bought it, and yeah.
Do you, Andy, remember what came in the drink? Because I don't remember.
I don't remember. It had some whiskey.
But it was good. It was good.
Yeah, I think, to be honest, if in Germany, if you call your beer Pisse, I think nobody will buy anyway. We need a Metal Forever beer. Yes, that's MIF. Metal is forever. MIF beer. It sounds same bullshit. So, Harry Drive Wagon 4. Auch ein neuer Name. Willkommen in unserer Show. Gleich mal oben abonnieren. Alle Neuen, die heute zuschauen. And everybody who's new here from Finland, please press the button and take an abo so you will be informed, and ring the bell. Then when a new video comes or a new show, you'll be maybe on board. We need great people, and I'm very happy with our people here. I can tell you, great fans. I think it's time for some Q&A. Wenn ihr Fragen habt an die Band, könnt ihr in Deutsch schreiben. Ich übersetze dann. We still have 2 songs left, and I start to ask the people. This is Haare calling. So just read what he's actually in the fan club. He has only a different name, and I greeted him as a new. So, wenn ihr Fragen habt an die Band, jetzt könnt ihr fragen. Wir haben noch 2 Songs. I post the link again. The German record company, right? Yes. Da ist der Link nochmal. Da könnt ihr drauf gehen auf den Link oder kopieren, und da könnt ihr das Album von Strale bestellen, wenn ihr wollt. Unfortunately, there is no bundle this time because many bands, they have a shirt and a CD together. But maybe the record company sees the show today. Maybe Annette should inform them to make a bundle for the fans. It's always cool to have a shirt and a CD.
There's actually a shirt and a CD. You can buy that from the record company. That link, if you check it out, you can buy the CD and a bundle, like a CD plus shirt.
Yeah. You offer me 1 CD, but until this CD arrives here, maybe I don't know, because there's no postal service anymore since a year. No letter arrives, even from my friend from England, never arrives. But I offered you, please send you the address, send it to our Frankie, because he writes great CD reviews, and he will be pleased to write something about your band.
Yeah.
The next song I have to see is the song Faithless. Not faceless, faithless.
Yeah.
What is behind this song?
Well, this song is a little bit different. We talked about creating songs in Strale. This actually is a bit different because our keyboard player Rasse invented this riff, and we built the whole song on that riff. So that wise, this is a bit different. And it's I think it's like a really grooving song, and I think we really really worked cool with the arrangements on this one. So it's like really, I don't know, good 4 minutes of Strale music, I would say. Or I don't know, Johnny Zapata, do you have any in mind with Faithless?
No.
No, it's a grooving song, but I don't know the story behind that. I don't know that really well. So
sometimes the singer don't know the story, but you know, sometimes there could be a story, but people listen to the music and check the lyrics, and they found out everybody have their own story.
Yes,
and
but faithless it means somebody lost faith. The guy who wrote the lyric, that he lost faith in something, in God, or
this actually like tells like a story about like a depression and actually how you handle those symptoms the wrong way with like substances like alcohol or something else. So losing faith is like you said it. So that's like a lyrical theme behind the song.
I wrote one time a song. It's about 2004 when the Iraq war started, and the American bombed Baghdad, and there was a TV, a French TV special, and there was a woman in a morgue in Baghdad, and this woman was crying against the heaven, and she's crying because her baby was dead. And I immediately had a desire to write it down, and I call it "I Lost My Faith in You." So maybe it's a little bit similar to this, but everybody lost faith somehow in a relationship, in a job, in a friendship, or even religion, whatever. Okay, very cool song as well, I must say. And here is Faithless. I love the song. Cool. Mr. Flo, das habe ich schon gefragt, die Frage. Ich kann ihn zweimal fragen. Habe ich aufgepasst, hä? He asked, what comes first when you write a song? Songwriting process. What is first? The idea, the theme, the lyrics, the riff. How is it with Strale? So for him again.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It differs. Sometimes it can be the whole. Sometimes, okay. For example, during this pandemic time, I have wrote some songs which are pretty like from start to finish. I think at least how they will go. You know, we have used like GarageBand, and we have sent files to each other. But sometimes it's just one riff, and then with the band we start messing up with the riff, like with Wasted, or like with Faithless, it was like the Russ's keyboard melody, which we turned into riff and started working on that. But sometimes it's also can be like this cool line, like a sentence, like a lyric that, hey, okay, this sounds like a cool sentence that I can start building a song with that. So yeah. Yeah, me too, actually.
And for all without English, I'm Sorcher Wader, der Brunsbuschenhund.
But yeah, and for writing also, I have to say that yeah, of course, melodies and like the chorus is something like sometimes the song starts with a chorus, you know, that I invent the chorus line and the melody for it, and then you start building from that. So it differs, but sometimes I think these songs or ideas they just come. You know, you can be at the bus station or walking around. It's not like that. I pick up the guitar and I think about that. Now we'll write this huge grooving riff or something like that. So sometimes it just feels that I'm like the passenger, and the ideas come to me, and I write it down on my notebook or with my iPhone right away. Yeah.
Our Undertaker Bobbes, you like Amorphis?
Yeah.
Well,
Sure.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
No, here we go. Because the same question is a little bit underneath. Serious Curse, also a great band. And he says, your music is very different. Which musical influences do you use in your songs? You can hear a lot of melancholy parts. Yeah.
No, I think like you know, for the whole band, I think like Amorphis is one of the bands we all like. Probably Sentenced and like this Finnish band Sentenced, maybe Insomnium, Children of Bodom. These are bands from Finland, and I think we all like. But then, you know, we like different style. I'm actually really like a metalhead myself. Like I said earlier, Sepultura, Max Cavalera, what he has done, you know, Soulfly, stuff like that. That's really close to my heart. But also, like, I could say English bands, you know, these really melancholic doom metal bands. Paradise Lost, My Dying Pride, Anathema. Swedish band like and probably In Flames is something we all like, and Soilwork and Entombed as well, but that's maybe more.
This actually answers the question of Serious Course. Do you have any musical role models? If yes, which? So it's actually this what you just named. You're all in a band, all the same taste in music, or you have some difference?
For sure, there's a difference a little bit between like a punk music and me and our second guitar player. I think we are more punk heads more than other guys. Musik is a little bit too into the Motorhead ways in the punk.
Yeah, and I like a lot of black metal.
For sure.
Finland black metal, yes.
Little bit like a differences, but not so much. But of course, a little bit.
So you have to fight when you write a song. And you
no, we don't fight. We don't ever fight. We only when we start to do the processing the new song, we do when we start to do the parts, how it goes and how it should go. Then a little bit something like that. But I think it's the one key point why we do so good songs.
The last song for the day, it's actually the hardest song And you wasn't sure to play, but I said, yeah, it have to be played because it's the hardest song act from you. It's a song Fearful. And this shows a complete different side of the band, my opinion. It's heavier, it's punkier.
It's more heavier.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when you see the whole album, is this actually the more the style, or is it more the melancholic style?
Maybe the first album was a little bit more like a melancholic and more like a hard rock style. I think so. Could be that the second album could be more riffy and more heavy. I don't know, but when I hear the new demos, what we have been done already, they sound more like a metal. So
you're working already on a new album? Already some songs in the pipeline?
We have already like I don't know how many songs we have ready, but we have many ideas there right now. Many.
A bit there. It's already.
Actually, now you have time.
Yeah,
now you have the time to write.
Yes.
Yeah, we have some. I think we have something like 20 like demos.
Something like that. Yes. Something like that. Well, of course, everything is not ready yet, but there are many good things in here. What we start to processing more and more.
I hope you come back again to my show.
Yeah.
And we maybe in a half year to have an update what's going on.
Yeah.
Tell your friends in Finland, to your colleagues, other bands, write me an email. We want to know more, because it's cool stuff, and I love the Scandinavians because they're funny, they're friendly, and drink the right beer. The trooper. This is cool. This was a surprise, actually.
Yeah, I thought this will be like a celebration, that interview, and we'll get this trooper beer. Yeah.
Very cool.
We have many cool other beers there too. Amorphis beer is here.
Yeah.
By the way, Annette sent me a WhatsApp, a screenshot. Of course, I'm online. Yes, Annette. Yes, she's online. I hope she's still online. Tomorrow we have a meeting. Tomorrow we talk about more bands for the show.
Yeah.
The May is fully booked already, but June we have 9 dates left to fill. Then we open already for July. Yeah, my friends, thank you so much for coming. It was a pleasure, and give the rest of the band my regards. Metal is forever.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Stay heavy, stay healthy, the most important. And the last song is Fearful. Yes, that is actually my favorite.
Oh, great to hear.
But no video, only the Strale logo and some sparkling I put on.
Oh yeah.
You did a video. Yeah.
This is actually one of our first song which we released in 2012, I believe. Zapata can correct me if I remember, Johnny. But yeah, this was the first single we released back then. We still play at gigs, and it's usually our closing track. But yeah.
Yeah, perfect. It's a closing track for our interview.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much.
Yeah,
Very, very sympathetic band. I love it. Stay healthy, stay heavy, and never forget to rock. Here is Fearful Strale.
Cheers.
Yeah,
Cheers.
the bad you want to. We speak in names of secrets known and typified everything in me. Beautiful, I want it now. Beautiful, I want it now. Find strength of tomorrow. Every promise made to be broken now. We speak in names of secrets known. And I find everything in me. Beautiful, I want it now. Beautiful, I've seen you. I want it now. Beautiful, I want it now. Beautiful, I've seen you. Beautiful, I want it now. Beautiful, come on! Beautiful, I want it now. Beautiful, I need you. I want it now. Beautiful, I want it now. Beautiful, I've seen you.
Hardline Magazin präsentiert. Der erste Metal Marathon 2021. Über 300 Videos, 40 geile Bands, 6 Hosts und 50 Stunden Heavy Metal. Seid dabei beim ersten Metal Marathon vom 30.04. bis 2.05. Metal we trust, united we stand. Ja, noch 2 Tage, da geht's los. 50 Stunden Metal. Ich bin mal gespannt, wer schafft's denn die 50 Stunden von euch? Also ich schaffe 40. Ich muss ja dann da sein. Und dazwischen muss ich ein bisschen schlafen. Da macht dann Christoph weiter mit unseren Moderatoren. Aber wer von euch schafft es 50 Stunden? Ich habe gehört, der Mikkel wird es probieren, aber ich glaube es nicht. Also ich kann es mir nicht vorstellen, dass jemand 50 Stunden durchhält. Das war ja, dann wer den Marathon dann gewinnt mit 50 Stunden, aber wie kann man das testen? Ja, okay, bin mal gespannt. Wer probiert's? 50 Stunden nonstop. Und wir versuchen, keine Songs zu wiederholen. Also, jetzt glaube ich, sind es über schon 300 Videos. Und es werden auch wahrscheinlich ein paar mehr. Tja, so, heute ist ein Test. Nämlich, gestern haben wir eine unglaubliche Nachricht bekommen. Unser lieber Andras hat einen Ritterschlag verdient, wenn das funktioniert. Ich bin immer noch skeptisch, weil es wäre zu schön, um wahr zu sein. Unser Kanal wurde weit gelistet von Belief Musik. Und alle Labels, die bei Belief jetzt sind, angeblich sind wir jetzt weit gelistet, dass nicht mehr geblockt wird. Das heißt, wir können auch von Nuclear Blast und von SPV und an die Labels spielen. Jetzt bin ich mal gespannt. Heute habe ich schon ein paar Videos ausgesucht, aber mir zum Schluss raus, ob es geblockt wird, ob es gestoppt wird. Ich bin gespannt. Wenn das so ist, dann hat der Andras einen Orden verdient von uns. Den Metal is Forever Orden. Den lassen wir extra machen dann. So, aber jetzt aber eine Band, die haben wir wahrscheinlich kein Problem. Die nächsten 2 Bands haben wir kein Problem. Und dann sehen wir weiter. Hier ist eine Band, die heißt Skull Fist. Ich muss schauen, wie der Song genau heißt, dass ich gar nichts falsch sage. Hat jemand schon was von Skull Fist gehört? Cooler Sound und Sänger, ja, Geschmackssache. Ich weiß, die einen sagen, ja, jetzt mal ein bisschen zu jaulig, die anderen sagen, cool. Schreibt mal, was ihr denkt. Ich finde die Band cool und die heißen Skull Fist und Heat of the Pack. Skullfist, jawohl, Head of the Pack. Ja, liebe Freunde, die Mütter haben wieder was rausgebracht. Thunder Mother, nagelneuen Song bei AFM, sehr, sehr cool. Man sieht eigentlich nur Philippa, glaube ich, nur ganz kurz, wie sie gerade die Turnhalle verlässt oder was. Also das Video ist cool und könnt ihr mal schreiben, was ihr darüber denkt. Und der Song heißt You Can Handle Me. Ich glaube, die kann man sicher nicht handeln. Die Thunder Mother kann man nicht handeln. You Can Handle Me, hier sind Thunder Mother.
Just one look can make you overload.
Also eigentlich, wenn ich so lese, da Flohbert, das habe ich noch nie gehört. Flohbert! Flohbert! Das sind die kamen, warte, ne? Robert! So, Thunder Mother, ja. Aber die Mädel hätte man schon mal zeigen können, oder? Oh gut. Cooler Sound. Gibt's nichts zum Meckern. Und jetzt haben wir 3 Songs. 3 Songs, jetzt bin ich gespannt. Jetzt bin ich gespannt, kommt jetzt ein Stopp oder nicht? Ist es wirklich wahr? Und noch was, das habe ich noch gar nicht erwähnt, noch was hat es gestern, hat sich festgestellt, rausgestellt. Und zwar, ihr kennt das Problem mit den 5 Minuten und 100 Megabyte, für mich ein Haufen Arbeit, immer die runterzurechnen und so. Seit gestern habe ich 10 Minuten und 200 Megabyte. Das heißt, nichts mehr Songs beschneiden. Jetzt gibt es die vollen Minuten. Und heute kommt gleich eine 7-Minuten-Nummer. Und da bin ich gespannt, ob die durchläuft. Ganz zum Schluss. Und jetzt kommt eine Band, die gehört auch zu den ganz Großen dazu. Und ich freue mich ja schon, dass endlich ist er da, der Sänger nämlich von der nächsten Band, der mit den 2 Schnitzeln im Gesicht, die Großen. Wer ist es? Felix von Crematory. Jawohl. Und der hat eine geile Nummer gemacht mit Robse. Unbroken. Coole Nummer. Und jetzt schauen wir mal, ob die durchläuft. Ich bin gespannt.
Music is an addiction, my first love and my religion. Hope, dreams and depression, hate, pain and aggression. Run broken. Run broken. Never really gone. Talk for the message and to support us. We are still moving on. Hello, we have a lot of fun. We share our dreams with you. Experience many things, no regret at all. Music is an addiction, my first love and my religion. Hope, dreams and depression, hate, pain and aggression. Unbroken, we still keep on fighting, over and over again. Over and over again, unbroken. We still love what we do, ever and ever again. Ever and ever, ever and ever again. Unbroken, unbroken. Unbroken. Hello, we never get enough. We have played for these years. 29 years and still alive. Together we will fight. Hello, we are so proud. Your support makes us strong. All our dreams come to reality, and we never give up. Music is an addiction, my first love and my religion. Hope, dreams and depression, hate, pain and aggression. Unbroken. We still keep on fighting, over and over again, over and over again, unbroken. We still love what we do, ever and ever again, ever and ever, ever and ever, unbroken. We still love what we do, ever and ever again, ever and ever, ever and ever, unbroken.
Yeah, wir sind noch da. Also der erste Streich ist schon mal gut gegangen. Interessant. Interessant. Wenn das wirklich wahr sein sollte, ihr wisst, das war schon die letzten 4 Monate ein Gefrett. Ewiges Blockieren und die Plattenfirma kann man nicht hernehmen und da kann man jetzt angeblich sind wir weit gelistet bei alles, was bei Belief Musik, die haben ja fast alles aufgekauft. Die meisten Plattenfirmen sind unter Belief Musik. Wenn das stimmt, dann haben wir mir ja die nächsten Monate Ruhe von dem ganzen Scheißdreck. Froh bin ich, wenn es wirklich so ist. Ich bin dann immer noch, ja, vielleicht wird es noch geblockt danach. Ich warte lieber ab. Ich will mir jetzt nicht so sehr freuen. Die nächste Band, die, ich weiß, dass der Andra steht. Ja, der Andra hat es gebracht und der ist da ganz wild auf diese Band. Und die kommen am Sonntag, am 2.5. um 16 Uhr. Wer ist es so? Kann man schauen in die Liste? Wer ist es? Ja, auch sehr, sehr cool. Sehr heavy. Das sind Atrocity und Shadow. Wie heißt der Song? Lass mich schon mal schauen. Shadow Taker. Atrocity. Okay, wenn man vom Teufel spricht. Jetzt geht's. Ja, wir sind noch da. Ist denn das geil? Wenn es wirklich der Fall sein soll, dann ist wirklich ein Freudensprung. Leckt mich am Arsch, das wäre ja super geil. Aber das kann ja nachträglich noch blockiert werden. Aber zumindest läuft schon mal durch. Ist schon mal gut. Aber wir dürfen natürlich keinen Fehler machen, nämlich, dass während dem Marathon blockiert wird. Das wäre scheiße. Also, darum haben wir es mal getestet. Heute Morgen werde ich auch noch andere Songs testen, dass ich dann beim Marathon keine Fehler mache. Ja, nicht blockieren. So, und die letzte Band heute ist mal keine 2-Stunden-Show, aber fast 2 Stunden. Ich bin nämlich saumüd, weil ich den ganzen Tag schon an dem Marathon arbeite. Müssen wir bitte erlauben, dass es ein bisschen kürzer wird. Und diese Band konnte ich noch nicht spielen bis jetzt, weil sie ja nicht ging. Und jetzt testen wir. Und welche Band hat einen 7-Minuten-Song rausgebracht, jetzt kürzlich? Schreibt doch mal, wer könnte das jetzt sein? Dürft ihr mal raten. Ich glaube, dass der Peter Krause erste gleich schreibt. Bin fast überzeugt. Welche Band hat vor kurzem 7 Minuten rausgebracht? Was ja selten ist. Wartet einfach mal ab. Alle, die neu jetzt da sind, ja, habe ich genannt, der Peter Krause. Halloween. Wie kommst du auf Halloween? Ja, logisch, Halloween. Logisch. Skyfall, der neue Song. Wollte ich lange mal spielen, aber erst konnte ich spielen, weil er länger als 5 Minuten war. Und zweitens, weil die Plattenfirma das nicht genehmigt hat. Und jetzt bin ich gespannt. Das wäre jetzt die dritte Nummer in Folge von einer anderen Plattenfirma. Und jetzt schauen wir, was passiert. Jetzt sind Halloween und Skyfall, meine letzte Nummer. Danach sage ich mal kurz Ciao. Here we go. Halloween. Tja, komisch. Jetzt muss ich schauen, ist das jetzt an meinem Aufnahme, dass da irgendein Fehler ist, oder haben sie wirklich jetzt gemutet? Keine Ahnung, so hat man gar nicht, dass man einen Sound gemutet hat. Man sieht es beim Video. Könnt ihr mich jetzt hören eigentlich, oder ist es jetzt auch gemutet? Weil dann wäre jetzt komisch. Tja, schreibt mir mal, ob ihr mich jetzt hört. Da gibt es keinen Knöpfe, dann draufkommen. Höchstens beim Aufnehmen, dass irgendwas passiert wäre. Aber nicht, dass ich wüsste. Also hört mir wieder. Okay. Da muss ich mal schnell jetzt danach mal checken, ob der Song irgendwann aufhört, weil dann wäre es ein Fehler bei der Aufnahme. Oder die haben das, aber normalerweise bekomme ich ja eine Meldung. Aber tja, oder 7 einfach zu lang, weiß der Geier. So, macht nichts. Wisst ihr wieder was Neues? Dann sehen wir uns morgen. Jawohl. Jetzt muss ich mal schauen, wie haben wir denn morgen überhaupt? Bei so vielen Bands wird es jetzt fast schon. Ich habe jetzt echt keinen Plan mehr, wer morgen da ist. Stellt mir jetzt vor. Morgen sind. Tja, morgen gar nichts. Jaded Heart fällt ja morgen aus. Deshalb weiß ich es nicht genau. Ja, schade. Aber der kommt mit Sicherheit dann anders mal. Dann machen wir morgen mal richtigen Test. Morgen werde ich mal testen. So schaut es aus. Okay. So, liebe Freunde, das war's gewesen. Ich wünsche euch, ich habe gesagt, man soll sich nicht zu viel freuen. Wer weiß. Aber wer weiß, ich check jetzt gleich mal, ob das im Track ist. Dann hier nochmal der Trailer für Metal Marathon. Aber da habe ich nur Songs ausgewählt bis jetzt, die wo alle gelaufen sind. Da gibt es keine Probleme. So, liebe Freunde, gute Nacht. Bleibt geil wie immer und geht zu unserem Fanclub dazu. Falls ihr nicht seid, 3 neue Mitglieder sind dazugekommen. Und die sind auch bei der Verlosung dabei am Sonntag, nicht Freitag, dass ihr es wisst. Sonntag ist die große Verlosung und mit supergeilen Gewinnen. Und dann schauen wir weiter. Und jetzt wünsche ich euch erstmal eine gute Nacht und bis morgen um 20 Uhr. Metal is Forever. Hardline Magazin präsentiert. Der erste Metal Marathon 2021. Über 300 Videos, 40 geile Bands, 6 Hosts und 50 Stunden Metal Metal. Seid dabei beim ersten Metal Marathon vom 30.04. bis 2.05. Metal we trust, united we stand. Die Metal is Forever Rockcast Show wird präsentiert von Hardline, das Rock- und Metal Magazin. Überall erhältlich, wo es Zeitschriften gibt. Im Abo besonders günstig. 6 Ausgaben zu 25 €. Holt es euch. Hardline, das Rock- und Metal Magazin. The Vegan Ashes of Rock'n'Roll. Veganer Lifestyle ist lebendiger Rock'n'Roll. Wir sind Rebellen. Wir sind Veganer. Wir lieben das Leben und leben es mit jeder Menge Spaß. Fliesenspitzner, der zuverlässige Handwerker für alle Aufgaben rund um das Verlegen von Fliesen, Platten, Mosaik und Naturstein. Crazy Stuff Tattoo in Schwandorf, Tätowierer aus Leidenschaft. Dein Tattoo-Studio in privater Atmosphäre und für individuelle Tattoos. Luftraum Fürstenfeldbruck, die Rock- und Metal-Kneipe. Jede Woche von Donnerstag bis Samstag Rock und Metal vom Feinsten. Power Concerts Burg Lengenfeld. Wenn es um Konzerte geht, dann Power Concerts. Karten gibt's an allen bekannten Vorverkaufsstellen. Backguard Studios. Zusammenarbeit mit Indiscreet Audio. Das Metal Dream Team für die metallischen Produktionen vom ersten Ton bis zum fertigen Produkt seid ihr bei uns an der richtigen Stelle. Meldet euch unverbindlich bei uns. The Metal is Forever. Schwammerhandler. Fanshop Story Mall. Der offizielle Partner der Metal is Forever Rockcast Show. Rock of Angels Records. Von Metal-Fans für Metal-Fans. The home of Rock and Metal. Roar!